Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you'd like to reach out to us on social media, you can find us on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Casting Roles ILM. Our videos are uploaded on our YouTube channel on Friday, but with no other announcements, we'll go ahead and start the show. All right, so ticket takers. After a day of therapy in Broadfield, you boarded the Something Ticket This Way Comes along with the former or Princess Alyria, the former Risk Breakers Enzel and Bolton, the criminal turned whatever Jaren Pole, and a bunch of rats.
We should totally have Jaren fight with us. I forgot he was on the ship.
I've got Jaren's mini. I can put him on there.
He's probably down low protecting the.
He's down low doing something. All right, so I'll leave Jaren off unless you decide you want him. And then you made your way sailing out of Alyria towards Nuevea. Your first day of travels, you encountered a mysterious salesperson named Piccadilly, an Aarakocra with a golden swine pig carrying various goods of whether or not they're useful, we'll find out. On your second day, you encountered a flock of cockatrices that tried to turn you to stone. And on your third day of travel, you've encountered your first weather event as you found a portal to the air domain, which is necessary to refill the Zephyrsite core of the ship and refuel the ship. And so you piloted your way there only to encounter a storm. And you began to see in the shifting clouds beneath you and the rolling lightning shapes beginning to emerge from the space of the rift. So with that in mind, ticket takers, at the beginning, please roll initiative.
Oh, God.
All right, Jerry, you have to roll bad.
Yes, you want to roll bad, Jerry.
All right, I want to roll bad. Oh my!
I need to roll as well.
Are you kidding me? Okay, it could be the worst. Nope, I just saw Atwood's.
Atwood rolled a natural one. All right, anybody?
7.
25 to 20.
23.
23 source. And I'm just gonna give all of the NPCs the standard. They all rolled a natural one. There it is. All right, anybody 19 to 15.
I got a 17.
Jury.
Nice.
No, it's bad.
Oh yeah, you wanted to get
Okay. Which puts this happening here. Okay, cool. Anybody 14 to 10?
13.
14.
So Abel, then
So yeah,
Marlo.
first roll for dice for it was not great, yeah.
Oh no.
No. Which
Which puts Kaimana and our NPCs bringing up the rear. All right. So with this in mind, so at the beginning, you'd received the call that there were, shapes coming up. You've all approached the deck, and you're looking out into the roiling clouds, the steady pulse of lightning beneath your ship, and the winds kind of buffeting you back and forth. And you feel at any moment that they could rise up to, a bluster, a flurry, not blurry. And you begin to see these creatures rising up. Almost, it's hard to see, just like in the shadow of a cloud, a shape beginning to take form. But you do start to see air elementals pouring out of the air rift and in the direction of the ship. But the ship is being refueled. And so Jaren down below deck, who's keeping an eye on the Zephyrsite crystal, kind of messages up to you at the beginning of Abel. Is just going, I don't know how fast it's supposed to be filling up, but it's going quickly. Apparently, this is a very powerful rift, which makes sense with it being with air elementals pouring out of it. But at the top, Saurus. Difficult to see them in the clouds, but there are air elementals around you, and you are there at the front of the ship. And there is one right off the front of the ship that you can kind of see beginning to rise up out of the clouds below you.
I'll take a shot.
Okay, go ahead and fire your gun. And Saurus, you get to add half proficiency to your firearm.
Ooh. What does that?
Is that temporary or is that a permanent thing?
Nope. You are in the process of learning how to use the weapon, and you are now good enough at it that you can now add half proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
Good job,
plus
Saurus.
2 more. So 25.
25 hits.
Okay, and it's a die 10. And that's cocked because it fell off my table. It's a 2. So that's a total of 8 damage.
8 points damage. So you see the shape beginning to rise up, and you distinguish it from the clouds kind of roiling around it, and you fire off, and it kind of passes through. It doesn't seem to do as much damage to their form as you would imagine. Although, wait, does the pouch create magical bullets?
Yes.
It does.
they are
Never
plus
mind.
1.
So it does do as much damage as you think it would. Good. All right. Anything else, Saurus, you'd like to do there on your turn?
Do I get a second shot?
You normally get to attack, so yes. And it is a revolver.
That's a natural 1.
So this one, however, goes
So
wide.
this is a misfire.
Yeah, after you fire, it kind of fades back down into the roiling clouds, and you can't discern it, and it just fires, and you don't think it makes impact with anything.
Yeah. If I roll a 1 or 2, the gun misfires.
Yep.
Does that mean I have to spend an action to clear it?
Yes, it is
just a
currently
death?
jammed, so you'll need to take an action to clear it.
Okay.
Yep.
Can on Saurus's turn, are you near me or are you far away? I can't tell. With the wall next.
Jury, you are next to Saurus. Oh no, that's
okay.
Anzel. Sorry,
Oh.
Jury, you're down here with Abel.
All right, I motioned to you, Saurus. I'm like, come over here, Saurus.
If I've still got move, I'll head that way.
Yep, you have movement, so you make your way down the ship to where Juridan is.
Thank you.
Good. All right, which takes us to Jury's turn.
Saurus, Mars got those boots of flying, and I think she may need some flanking, so I will cast fly on you.
Boom! So
Whoa.
Saurus, you can now fly, which I don't think I have a fly tag. So let me just, and that means you concentrating on that, Juridan.
Yep,
So
exactly.
put a marker on you for concentration, so I can remember. That didn't go on you. That's not going to go on you. Jury's mini is
Oh my
designed
God.
so weird. There we go.
It must clash with their outfits.
Saurus can now fly. All right, good. Any movement or anything else you want to do, Jury, with your bonus action?
I'll just give inspiration to Mar.
Okay, Marlo, you have a D8 of inspiration. Good.
That works for me.
All right, which takes us to the elementals. So now with a clearer view, they begin to rise up. This one's going to fly down to Kaimana.
Oh God.
This one to Anzel, Marlo, and Abel. So these 4 whirling tornadoes of air come up onto the ship, and okay, they're all going to do that. And as they all kind of come up, rather than kind of rising up to attack you, they swirl into your vicinity and kind of form this like tornado whirlwind around you. I need Mar, Anzel, Kaimana, and Abel to make D strength saving throws, please.
Oh no.
My best one.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I hit my arm on my board.
I roll,
Out of my way.
even if I give myself flash of genius, it's not gonna.
We're going for a ride, Abel.
Kaimana and Abel. Failed. Okay.
I rolled a 6. I'm assuming that's a failure.
That is a failure.
I rolled a 3.
That's
so.
a failure. And then Marlo and Zell success. So Marlo, you take.
Wait, am I still wearing the backpack?
The jetpack?
Yeah.
I think this is the same day. Yes.
I'm gonna make this
You just wear it around.
Can I be annoying? We all came up from the Bolton Nanza.
That's true.
Okay.
We came up with
That is
it.
Bolton
Now
Nanza. Jesus
you have the backpack
meeting.
on you, so it's like it's in
In the
your
bag of holding, probably.
possession. So
Okay.
if you fall off the ship, you can don it in the process like of falling.
Okay. All right.
All right. So if you failed, it is a total of +2. So 12 points of bludgeoning damage to those who failed, 6 points of bludgeoning damage to those who succeeded. Those who failed are thrown 20 feet away from the air elemental in a random direction. So
Is it 20 feet?
Kaimana, make roll a d4 for me, please. And just so we.
So I can do that again. I was
Can
on
I get
another
that again,
page.
please?
1 is north.
I don't know how long my mic has been muted. What if my mic's been muted this whole time?
Oh no,
Oh,
like
wow.
on the recording?
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to do voiceover. All right, so it's a 1 to the north, 2 is to the east, 3 to the south, 4 to the west.
All right.
So come on, a d4 for me, please.
1.
A 1, so you are thrown 20 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Thankfully, you slam
Nice.
into Bolton. So you take an additional 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and Bolton also does. But he does stop your momentum that way. Abel, also a d4 for me, please.
Sure thing. A 4.
4, okay, so 5, 10. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a saving throw. A 7?
7. All of you watch as Abel vanishes off the side of the ship.
That's that. That jetpack.
So Abel is falling as
With
we go.
style.
I'm free.
All right.
I'll get him.
All right, which takes us to Abel on your turn. So Abel, you watch as you clear the side of the ship, and you're just falling. The wing falls past you, and you disappear into the clouds. There's lightning flashing all around you. What would you like to do on your turn?
So I'm wearing the bag of holding, I assume, because
Yes.
terrified that
You have
Story's
it on
going to
you.
put something else in it.
Yes, I would.
I'm going to, on my descent, dig through it and see if I can attach my jetpack.
Okay, so as part of your action this round, you take out the jetpack and you throw the jetpack on. So you fall.
Constantly screaming the entire time now.
You fall about. I think it's 200 feet per round. So you're going to clear 200 feet falling into the storm, the middle of this storm cloud.
God,
And so that's the first bit. Anything you can do with your bonus action that you'd like to do with your bonus action?
in that moment, I do have some bonus actions. So would I be able to see the bad guys?
So as you're falling, the only thing that you catch is that directly underneath the ship that slowly kind of is the massive air rift. And there's just this bluster of air that's pouring out of it. And there's of course a threat that more entities could come from it. Mm-hmm. Any bonus
I would
actions?
try to maybe hex someone, but
We could say that because the kickoff, you could release a hex on one of them before you clear the side if you'd like to.
sure. I guess right as I'm going over, I'll.
So as a fuck you to the one that
Exactly.
knocked you off, it is now next. Cool. All right, which takes us to Marlo. You just watched Abel behind you off the side of the ship, and there's an air elemental right in your vicinity.
You need help, buddy.
I'll be okay.
All right. I'm gonna wolf out.
Okay, Marlo
That is concentration.
wolfs out. Yes, it is concentration. So Marlo goes into wolf form.
And I would like to hit the one that tried to hit me.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. The first attack is yes. Where are any of my things? 22.
You're looking for a 15 on these guys, so you're good.
Sorry, that's a 17. I just did math so bad.
Yeah, so as long as you hit 15, you're good.
Okay. And then the second attack is a 15 exactly.
That's yep.
All right. So then that's gonna be. Oh shit! Great rolls.
Oh, sorry.
You need me to
Atwood, I read it
specify
wrong.
lightning versus
It's another 5 points, Atwood.
slashing.
I
There's
missed
another
the
5
I missed the
points?
10 points. Or I missed the points per number of feet thrown. I only gave you half. Yes, I need you. So I will let you know the lightning damage will be reduced.
No.
But you're
Why?
also
Is it because we're in the middle of a storm.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
storm creature?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you
that's
also
valid.
haven't had a chance to put your right on anyway. So yeah,
My what?
your lightning.
Oh yeah. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You dice. Sorry, that was autopilot for me.
That's
12 plus 12 is 24.
24 points of damage. All right, cool.
Ooh.
All right, second attack was that the total of both attacks?
Yeah, that was the total of both attacks.
Awesome, cool. Anything you want to do with your
I have no bonus action.
your
That was my
movement?
wolf. Which one am I?
So you're here with this one. Actually, take both of those attacks with advantage just to see if you hit a natural 20. Because
Okay.
Juridin is flanking with you.
Well, I would get sneak attack if I had advantage.
So go ahead and add your sneak attack, but see if you get the natural 20 on either of them.
I don't.
Okay, but add sneak attack to that first attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was rolling the d6s for a reason. Not just because I thought I had a thing on that I didn't have. Jesus Christ. 11.
11 more points. Okay, good. So 36 total points to that guy. Awesome. Good. Which takes us to Kaimana. You got thrown back into Bolton, and he kind of catches you for a second and pushes you off back in the direction of the one that. And there's two there, one on Anzel and one that had thrown you back across the ship.
Thanks, Bolton.
Okay, little guy.
And did I hear Abel say he was going to be fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all heard it.
Do we want insurance on that, or
I mean, Source has fly, so
What does he
if
have a
we get-
jetpack for, if not for this?
okay?
If
Good-
things go
good
horribly
point.
wrong, Source can use, or Mark. Source and Mark can both fly, so
All right.
one of us can't. And I have dimension doors, so I can jump off the side and teleport back up if things go very wrong.
All right, so I'm up on the prow next to Bolton.
Yes, you and Bolton and Anzel are on the prow.
Okay, so we're gonna deal with these two guys up front.
Mhm.
I am going. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna run up and hit one of them.
Okay. Go ahead and if you run to this one, you can get flanking with Enzel.
Okay, I'm gonna get to that one then.
All right, cool.
And I'm gonna hit him with my Staff of the Woodlands. The 22 to hit.
Yep.
All right, cool. He takes 9 points of damage.
Awesome. All right.
As I go, "Nyeh."
Did you bonus action Shillelagh before that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Sorry,
yeah, that's good. Yeah, I just making sure you got everything out of that you needed.
Oh,
so.
I need to roll for Shillelagh, actually. Okay, yeah, I need to re-roll damage, actually.
Because it's a D8 instead of a D6.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Okay. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Since it is a cantrip, you get to do that. All right, cool. All right. Which takes us to the NPCs. I assume before the battle began, Kaimana had passed off the tiny hut to Alyria. Is that what you guys said?
Yes, that was part of our discussion.
Okay, so Alyria is going to cast Tiny Hut to protect her and Alembic and Beaker up at the top.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove this for a second. And so this section is now hutted. And that fits perfectly right there. So they are now guarded under the protection. And Alyria is focusing on that. Anzel's going to make 2 attacks against this guy here. Her katana flaring up with radiant energy. Hits. And she's going to put Divine Smite into the first one. Okay, 22 points of damage. And then Bolton is going to create an echo on this one.
Nice.
With Marlowe, but cannot get advantage with it because Jury's in that position. But he's going to make 1 attack on the one here that threw Kaimana and 1 on the one with Juridan.
Thank you.
And those both hit. Okay. And the one with Kaimana. All right. Call comes up. Abel, as you're falling. Abel, it looks like we're at 50%. We just need a few more minutes. You can reply to that message if you'd like to, Abel.
I'll be with you in just a moment.
The calmest Abel could be. All right, Soris, that takes us back up.
Rushing by as I fall.
Soris, that takes us back up to you. There's one to your to your north, and then there's the 2 up on the prow. The other one's kind of surrounded by your compatriots.
I'm gonna fly to the one because Anzel can smite. I'm going to fly and get flanking with the one attacking Bolton.
Okay, that will get an attack of opportunity from this one.
Sure.
But you can get flanking now with the one on Bolton. Let me see how this one does. That is, what's their plus to hit? Plus 5. That is a 17.
Nope.
Oh, wait, was that a 6 or a 9? Okay, yeah. So that was correct. So yes. So you've got. So he swings out at you, but you dodge past and you fly up to Bolton. Go ahead and make your attacks against the one that Bolton is flanking with you.
Okay. First attack. Natural 16 plus 9, so that's a 25.
Yep.
And that does 11 damage.
All right.
And second attack. That is a 21.
Yep.
And that is 11 damage.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And
22.
Then Alyria blows.
Okay. Go ahead and make your 2 additional attacks.
First one is a 19.
Yep.
And that does a total of 9 damage. And because it's hit,
what would you like to know?
It cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
That works.
And damage vulnerabilities.
It has no vulnerability. You also get to know all of the things you're capable of knowing.
Resistances and immunities.
Okay, so it is immune to poison. It is resistant to lightning, thunder, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. But it has no vulnerabilities.
All right, and the last attack is that's a 2 and a 4. That's a 13.
That is a miss. Yeah. So punch, punch, punch. You're connecting with it, and then the last punch, it just reforms its shape around your hand, and then kind of swirls back into your face. Good. All right, Jordan. You've got one behind you, and then there's one in front of you that you're flanking with Marlowe.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit the flanking one with just my rapier.
Go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
Let's see if that does something. Nope. Nope. It doesn't even hit. Great. I stand here awkwardly, and then
you stab out. It goes, and then you guys just make faces at each other for a moment.
And then I'll give a bardic inspiration to someone near me, someone else who needs it.
So Saurus is not far away, so you can do Saurus.
Yeah, I'll give it to Saurus.
All right, you got a D8 Saurus. All right, which takes us to the first layer action. So as the storm is kind of kicking up around you, you see like there's a cloud that's been rising up, almost like a rising thunderhead to the side of the ship. Suddenly you see this bolt of electricity building up within it, and it releases in the direction of the ship. I need, it'd be a cone from this point here. So I need Marlowe, Juridan, Kamana, you are out of it, but everyone else, except for Abel, you are safe from this, Abel. I need you to make dexterity saving throws. However, also, Abel, would you make a dexterity saving throw for the ship? This is how well a Limbic can kind of dodge out and turn the ship out of the blast of this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Marlowe.
17.
17, that's a success.
19.
19 is a success.
24.
That is a success.
What's happening?
Let's see. We've got Enzel. That's a failure for Enzel. And Bolton. Jesus. And also... That's it. That's good. Okay, cool. So for all of you who succeeded, you take 11 points of lightning damage as this arc of electricity blasts the side of the ship. What was the...
Does my sword get like... Because my lightning sword, does it like absorb like a lightning rod?
It does, but then 11 points of energy shock your hand.
Yeah, but at least does my sword look cool?
It looks so cool.
As I'm getting electrocuted.
It looks so cool.
That's what I care
We take 11.
Your sword always looks cool.
What did Abel roll for the ship?
I got a good old 9.
9. So the ship takes the brunt of this energy, and you guys see smoking like craters of lightning damage on the side of the ship as the ship does suffer 22 points of lightning damage.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
All right.
Sorry, we took 11 even if we saved.
11 if you saved. It was 22 brought to half. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
The rats below deck should be getting on damage control party now.
Yeah, they might be putting out some fires. All right, which takes us to the elementals. So let's see if they get their whirlwinds back. That one does not. That one does. That one does. That one does not. All right, so this one is going to swarm into this space, and they are larger creatures. So it's swarming into Saurus and Anzel's position. I need you both to make, well, Enzel will make a strength saving throw, but Saurus make a strength saving throw. Kaimana, this one's going to make 2 attacks on you. This one, Juridan, is swarming into your space. I need you to make a strength saving throw. And Marlowe, this one's going to make 2 attacks on you. So Marlowe will do your attacks first. That one misses. That one might hit. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it, won't it?
That will.
Okay.
Let's see. Where are my d8s? There they are. All right. 13 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 6, Marlowe, from the first attack. Oh, the first one didn't hit. So that's from the second attack. Kaimana, against you, the 2 attacks. Natural 20 on the first one. And that is a That's a 5. That doesn't hit. So the first attack, that is 22 points of bludgeoning damage, Kaimana, as it slams into your gut with the full force of its wind.
Can I use silvery barbs on that one?
To make it, yes. So,
yeah, so I'm going to
same rule we did before. It removes the critical, but it still hits. So Kaimana, that's only 12 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
And then I'll give the advantage roll to Mar.
Okay, Marla, you have advantage on your next roll.
Wait, actually, don't. Sorry, I shouldn't metagame. I already have advantage right now.
Oh, I can give it to Saurus then.
Okay, so Saurus, you have advantage on your next attack or saving throw. So your strength saving throw right now, if you would like to roll with advantage, you can.
Okay.
Or we can say it happened before. It just depends on how bad your roll was.
I'm going to take that right now.
Okay, go ahead and go and roll with advantage. Yes, go and roll. Oh, and Einzel also need to roll. She's good. And then...
thank you for that, because it now is a dirty 20.
Good, so that's a success. So Saurus, you take... that's 13... 15 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are not reduced to 7. So 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not thrown away from the space. Juridan, what was your strength saving throw?
I got 14.
14, that's a success. So you only take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not thrown from its space as it's whirling there.
Concentration?
Make a concentration check. You need to beat it 2.
Okay.
Come on, Jury.
Come on, buddy.
Is it just a con save?
It's a con save. Roll anything but a 1. And actually, a 1, I think, is a success for you anyway, because your con is above a 1. All right. At that, everybody who is within range of a thing can take an attack of opportunity as they begin to move into a coalescing position.
No!
Oh, dear.
So everybody can take 1 attack of opportunity.
And those that...
Yep.
Do I still get sneak attack? Like if I have advantage on an attack of opportunity?
Sneak attack happens once per turn. Let me see. Somebody else.
I guess when does the new turn start?
Yeah,
I guess is my question. It would start on my turn, right?
I think so. Sneak
it would, right?
Attack on reactions.
I also just dropped my D6 into oblivion, so let's just not.
It's once per turn, not once per round, and this is not your turn.
Oh,
so you get it. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a hit for me.
15 points of damage to the one you'd already hurt. Okay. Okay. Come on. How much damage did you do from your hit?
I did 8.
8 points. Okay.
I also did 8 points of damage.
Nice. To the one you were.
17 hit.
17 does hit. Yes.
9.
9 points of damage. Good. This all is really important. Good. All right, cool.
Are those about to combine in any sort of way?
It's all really important. All right, so good. So that takes us to Abel. So you've donned your jetpack. You're 200 feet below the ship. I need you to make at the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
A con save?
Yes, please.
Okay. I will make a Constitution saving throw. I don't trust the beyond.
That's a low roll.
I like when you do those things that you'll have to because
Natural 20. So Abel, as you're falling, there's electricity building up everywhere, and there's a bolt of lightning that kind of shoots down from one cloud to another, and thankfully it kind of traces across your body, but it doesn't directly connect with you. So what would have been 42 points of damage is reduced to 21 points of lightning damage. But the beauty of this is that your Zephyrsite crystal is now ultra charged.
Yeah.
So that's 21 you said?
Yeah, 21. So whatever the movement speed you have with your jetpack is now doubled.
Turbo boost.
Let me see. I didn't pay attention to the movement speed on my jetpack.
Did you and Jaren didn't have time to? You created the schematic, so this is still this is still the oh my god, what will happen jetpack.
Oh, good.
Off the shelf.
It's the fuck around and find out jetpack.
Fuck around and find, yes.
Those are all jetpacks.
Those are all.
All jetpacks are some variation of fucking around.
Mhm.
Yeah, flight speed of 35 is mine.
So 70 feet. So if you use your movement and your dash,
140.
That would get you 140. It won't get you back up to the ship, but it will get you in the space of the ship. But I do need you to succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I can do that.
Famous last words.
I just rolled exactly a 10.
Exactly a 10. All right. So you like somebody who's fallen out of an airplane and you had the parachute, but you're like, okay, I'm falling. I'm going to die, but I'm going to slowly, carefully put the okay, I've got the parachute on. Okay, cool. I'm going to read the direction manual. Pull this. Right. And then you blast 140 feet straight back up towards the ship. And so on your next round, you'll be able to crest back over to the ship. But everyone else, another round has gone by, another 6 seconds, and no sign of Abel. All right, Marlo.
Can I message up, or is that it's an action?
That would be an action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mar. There's now a swarm of these 4 elementals, and they're kind of like beginning to swarm around each other at this point of the ship. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said he went 140 feet straight up in the air?
Yes.
Okay.
And he had fallen 200, so.
I have lost any advantage I had on...
Interestingly enough, for the purposes of the rules right now, they are one mass. Bolton is giving you advantage.
Bolton? Okay. Then I'm going to do 3 hits.
Okay, go ahead. And this would be on the one that was attacking Juridan. Okay, cool.
Okay, that is a 15 exactly.
Yep.
That is more than a 15.
Okay.
That is more than 15.
Awesome.
Yay.
Okay. So.
Click down.
And I don't have my lightning up. I'm just doing all slashing here.
Yes, and with sneak attack on the first one.
Yeah. I can re-roll ones because I have a really cool sword. 2. Cool. That makes it a lot.
That is 100% better.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. This is actually good. Uh, 21. What? Sorry, it's calculator time.
That's okay. And 47 points of damage.
Oh my
That's
god.
63. Okay, cool. Awesome. Kaimana. Oh, do you want to did you use your bonus action attack?
I did. 3 hits is my
perfect.
Including
Awesome. Kaimana.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the opposite side from where I am. Okay, and like north, I guess.
Okay.
I give me about a foot, like 1 square's worth back from them.
Sure. There you go.
Okay, and 1 second. Yeah, I'm casting Fireball right in the middle of all of them.
What's the radius on Fireball?
20 feet.
20 feet radius. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, wow, that's wider than I thought it was.
Yeah, so a 20-foot radius right in the center would be 10 feet on either. Because it's a 40-foot. If it's a 20-foot radius, then it's a 40-foot diameter.
Okay, I cast it off the side of the ship enough to envelop all 4.
Okay, so if you do it in the air to protect the ship, that is going to get Juridan and Bolton.
Okay, I move it towards me then.
Okay, so that'll get you, and it would get, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. You could do it in a way that it would get you and them, and part of the ship would get hit with it as well because you're on a higher level than they are.
The ship's big. It's got plenty of health.
Okay, cool. So you all watch as Kaimana basically releases a fireball and it explodes in his face. So Kaimana, make a dexterity saving throw, and then I'll make a saving throw for these guys.
I found this out yesterday because I'd never figured it out, but because I have that staff, I have resistance to fire.
There you go.
The ship doesn't.
Okay. One of them succeeded. The other 4 failed.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Yes, and Abel. Well, you can't dodge this. This is on the ship deck. So,
15.
15 points of damage.
No, 15.
Oh, for you.
Dodge.
What's your spell save DC?
17. So no.
So no. So you still take half damage, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll take half of. I'll take 15 points of damage. 30 total.
So it's 30.
What'd the ship roll?
It does. It's can't dodge. Can't dodge this. But that's.
Wouldn't it be cool if we did have a sentient ship?
Because one of them poofs out of existence.
Yeah.
And one of them looks like it's about to. All right, and the ship takes 30 points, so the ship's at 52 now.
It's fine.
All right. Good. NPC rolls. Laura's maintaining.
We have like 3 more days on this ship before we get to inhabited land.
So plenty of time for repairs.
Is anyone looking to the point where Beaker would notice that you might need a little help or assistance?
Kaimana's a little singed.
Okay, so Beaker
He just
Beaker
had a fireball
pops.
explode in his face. That's a logical,
Beaker pops out and
He did it to himself.
he casts Healing Word at you, Kaimana. You heal for 10 points of damage. And Zell and Bolton are both going to make their attacks.
Let's go.
Hit.
Bolton
Miss.
has advantage.
He does. That's a miss, but that'll hit. And then for Enzo. Jesus, Enzo. 2 5s back to back, Enzo. Beautiful.
Aw.
But Bolton hit both of his. 17. Okay, cool.
She's really messed up from that meeting.
She is. She's still
not
thinking
recovering.
about like that letter. Mhm.
Bolton saw Abel fall off and went, I wish that was me.
Take me with you. All right. Saurus, that takes us to you.
I am going to move to get flanking with Kaimana.
Okay. So you jump over them and land.
Other side.
Kaimana's
Sorry, not Kaimana. I mean, Jury.
Okay, Jury. Okay, there you go.
Okay,
We'll say
can I
Enzel
hit-
would have moved in here.
Can I hit the one that looks like it's on death's door?
Go ahead and make a quick insight check for me, please. Because they are swirling around each other very quickly, so this is your ability
Nat
to
20.
Okay, yeah. So you can hit the one that looks like it's about out.
Okay. So first attack is an 18.
Yep.
And that does 8 damage.
Okay.
Is it still around?
It's looking very, very rough, but it is still standing.
I hit it again. Oh yeah, that's like 27.
Yep.
And that is 9 in damage.
That is enough.
Excuse me, 10.
That's enough. Yep.
Nice.
I am going to flurry of blows another one.
The other two look about the same level of damage.
Okay, so randomly pick one for me, and do I still get advantage on this because it's one big mass?
Yeah, they're still treated as one, so you still have advantage.
Another natural 20,
Nice.
along with a 16. That was a great roll, which means my next one's going to be crap. So that's 2d6. Ooh. One of which was a natural 1. So that's a total of 10.
10 points of damage. Okay. Awesome. So you remove one from existence and then turn around and pop the other one in its face.
I still have to roll the second attack.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Yep, that hits.
Another 1, so that's a total of 6.
You brought them to the exact same hit points. So when I said that they were very close to each other, now they are exactly the same.
Okay, and whichever one I hit is now marked as analyzed.
Okay. Which means you get advantage on the next attack against them?
No, if he misses me with an attack, I can reaction to make an unarmed attack against him.
Good. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good. Jordan.
I'm going to try to hit this guy.
You do have advantage.
I've yet again somehow missed. That's great. I'm going to pretend like that didn't happen. And I'm going to pretend like that didn't happen. And I'll give inspiration to Bolton.
Bolton has inspiration. Good. All right, which takes us to the elementals and the lair. So the two remaining elementals swirling around each other, you see their forms beginning to kind of dissolve and combine. The hex will carry over to what is created, but they swirl into this mass of air elemental that is now large enough that it encompasses everyone around it. Because it has exploded in size like a hurricane approaching the shore that is expanding in energy at the last minute. At the same moment, the crackling energy all around this space kind of hits it instead of you. But now this air elemental is swirling and crackling with lightning energy. Anybody who's within 30 feet of it needs to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Which is everyone except for Abel.
Okay.
Oh my God, I rolled great.
I'm going to use my inspiration because that's only a 13.
Nice.
Now it's a dirty 20.
Okay.
So thank you.
All right. So Marlo.
I got an 18.
Success. Jordan.
19.
Success. Source was a success. Kaimana.
15.
15 is a failure.
Right.
Anzel failed and Bolton succeeded. So you take Kaimana, Bolton, or Kaimana and Anzel take 27 points of lightning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone else takes 13 points of lightning damage as this storm swirls around you.
I succeeded, I thought.
Everyone else.
I said Kaimana and Anzel.
Oh, I heard Mar.
Sorry, no, you're good. Did you, Mar?
I heard what I wanted to hear, which is my name.
So yes.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
And then it's going to make 3 attacks, and you see these.
Wait. You said it was lightning damage, right?
Yes. Absorb elements.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast absorb elements as a reaction.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. So then you watch as these 3 fist structures form, and as it's swirling around, it's going to punch Marlo, Juridan, and Saurus.
It has disadvantage on its attack against me.
Yes, it does. So that is a 12 to hit you, Juridan. That doesn't hit. Marlo, that is not going to hit. I think that's a 19, or is that your armor class?
19 meets.
19 meets. Okay, and then Saurus, that is this a 9 or a 6? That's a 9. So that is that's only 16 to hit.
Miss.
Saurus. Cool. So that's the only person it hits is Marlo. Mar, make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Okay, I get advantage because I'm a lycanthrope.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, boy. 15.
15 is a success. But you still take 8 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 4, and you are not thrown away from it as the flurry of the wind that punches you tries to blast you backwards, and it does not succeed.
Cool.
All right, cool. Abel, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Why?
You're so close.
I'm so close. 13.
13. So as you guys are watching, The 12th second goes by, the 18th second approaching. You see Abel fly up on the jetpack. And Abel, you are about 15 feet in the air above the ship off the wing. All right. What would you like to do with your action?
Did that not take my action to dash?
That's your movement.
Oh, that's just my okay, cool.
Yep. Oh, you had 75 feet of movement for the thing.
Oh, nice. So my action is going to, I can either activate my cannon or I can just cast a spell. I'm going to try to assist. So are they still kind of like, I'm going to try to fairy fire the big guy.
Sorry, Marlo. 4 points of lightning damage as well.
Lord Jesus.
I forgot to roll that d6. You're fairy firing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to fairy fire to give everyone advantage.
What's the saving throw?
It's like really high. I think it's like 19.
What kind of saving throw?
Fairy fire is a saving throw that requires a Dex.
Dex. Okay, that is a 13.
Okay, so he fails.
He is fairy fired?
Yep, so he's fairy fired, so he's glowing a bright, iridescent color, and everyone should have advantage on their attacks. And since they merged, is my hex on this guy?
Yes, the hex carried over.
Okay, cool. All my other bonus action stuff is like, I can't attack. That's it.
Okay, cool. All right, Marlo.
No, what inconveniently
Marlo, I don't know if you missed it. You had an additional 4 points of lightning damage. I forgot to roll that d6.
That cookie looks so good.
Made by Josh Bailey.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I'm definitely not eating his leftovers from the holiday party.
What kind of cookies is Josh?
They are maple ginger turmeric.
Oh, I love.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm distracted by how good these cookies are.
Go ahead and make your attacks against it.
Okay.
I need to calculate its hit points too anyway.
Hit. Natural 20.
Oh, sorry. The AC is now 18.
Okay, the first one I rolled an 18.
That hits.
The second one I rolled a nat 20.
Nice. Okay.
And this one I rolled a 12 plus is definitely going to hit an 18.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I need to roll these attacks one by one. I'm going to go insane. Okay, first attack with sneak attack. Right, because sneak attack automatically goes on the first one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or does it just say once per turn?
Like, can I strategically use it on my nat 20?
I mean, let's see.
That feels a little broken, but I don't know if that's a thing.
I think the implication is that because it's your first attack, your straight selling is that once per turn, you can deal an extra damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage or if somebody's within 5 feet of it. It doesn't say on your first attack.
Okay, then I'm not going to use it on this first attack.
I think what that would be is like if you're attacking with advantage because you're hidden, your first attack would be the one.
Right.
Because your second attack, you wouldn't be hidden. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. I understand.
Yep. So you're good. You can use it on the natural 20.
So, first attack. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Natural 20 attack. That doesn't seem right, but that is right. 51 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
51.
That doesn't. Hold on. I want to do this math again. I feel like this can't be right.
Because it's 2d6 for the sword.
No.
Or is it 1d8 for the sword?
It's not 2d6. It's 1d8.
Oh, okay, 1d8. Sorry, the sword's not awakened. Or is not fully awakened.
Ooh.
It's just
What?
sleepy.
Is my other sword 2d6? I thought you said the other sword was the same stats.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other one because it goes a +3, not what I was thinking. Never mind, you're good. Yep. So it's a 1d8.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So 1d8 from the sword, and then is it 1d6 sneak attack or is it
No, it's 2d6.
2d6 sneak attack?
Yeah, no, 22 times 2 is 44 plus 7.
Yeah. So yep.
Well,
Okay. Nice.
Sorry.
Once again, more brings the pain.
Slam through, and you all watch as the creature like vivisects for a moment, but then the swirling vortex allows it to reshape its form, but it's wobbly.
and then 13.
13 points on the last one. Okay.
How much damage was that in total? I'm just curious.
That's 12, 54. That's like 70 points of damage.
Yeah, we can do better.
Yep. All right, good. All right, which takes us to Kaimana.
Yeah, I run up and I hit it with the shillelagh and also with the lightning damage that I've stored within myself.
All right, go ahead. It is resistant to lightning, but it will take some damage. Yeah.
So I have advantage, right? Because it's fairy fired.
Yes.
All right. So let's do the shillelagh hit first. So, nat 20.
Nice.
So
Is that 3?
You want to
so
coalesce
far?
on our deck?
And
Oh, hell no.
the lightning damage also
So it'll-
doubles because it's rolled dice.
okay, so it'll just be the straight damage on the lightning because it's resistant.
Yeah.
Okay. So shillelagh first. So 28 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need to clear this out of my way. It is going to take. Where's the lightning? Yeah, there we go. 18 points of lightning damage.
Kaimana.
Yeah.
How do you take it out?
I'm on
It's not delicate or badass. It's literally just a
With this like crack of like after it as the lightning.
yeah.
hits and
I think it's the
explodes.
thunder that gets it more than anything else.
Now everybody within 30 feet of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which includes Abel.
Oh no. Okay. I don't like
Oh,
that.
no. Oh no! I only have 18 hit points.
Oh, of course, this is the one I rolled shit on.
And Zell fails. Bolton succeeds.
You said Dex, right?
Yes. Marlo,
18.
you're good.
Ah, fuck.
17.
You're good.
Okay.
24.
You're good. Abel.
Oh, yeah.
Avoiding this dexterity saving throw.
Josh, I got a 10.
A 10.
You got a 10?
Dex, right?
Yep.
What the fuck? A 7.
7. So Juridan and Juridan and Abel, as this creature
It's always us.
explodes and sends a shockwave of energy flying back. Everybody on the deck except for Enzel, Juridan, and Abel, who's off the ship, managed to hold your positions as this shockwave of energy blasts through. Everyone who succeeded, you take 6 points of force damage from the sheer concussive blast that's that's thunder damage. Sorry, concussive blast that's going through. Abel and Juridan, you are thrown backwards. So Juridan, thankfully, that puts you on the wing of the ship as you bounce out to the wing of the ship.
I hate this.
Abel, you are thrown backwards. Thankfully,
Ah,
you also land on the wing, just further back.
sick.
But you are still floating in the air with the jetpack. But the creature is gone. And
Does concentration or flying?
go ahead and roll.
Account?
Yeah, sorry. You and Abel took everyone else took 6 points of thunder damage. You and Abel took 12.
Nope, it holds.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a small crystal that was at the center core of this, where all that compressed elemental energy was, kind of created this crystalline structure, and clatters to the deck of the ship, and the lightning stops. The storm begins to clear. Abel, a message comes up. We're at full power. Maybe slightly overloaded, but we're good to go.
I message, is it, who's flying the ship? Beaker?
Olympic's up there with Beaker.
I message Olympic to take the ship away from the storm as quickly as possible.
Olympic steers high and off to starboard and begins to make their way away from the ship and the storm.
I'd scramble to get off the fucking wing.
Okay, you carefully make your way up the wing.
Why are you doing it so soon?
All right, hold on. I have to switch windows, so just pause 1 second.
I drop werewolf form before I go feral.
Good. Right, let me switch windows. I have to stop the recording and then switch windows. Hold on.
Bruce is gonna run in, so I was like, might as well give him fly. He's the one that needs to fly.
So, as the ship kind of veers away from the storm, and you watch as the storm very quickly dissipates behind you, and Abel
was an ambush.
Like looking through, or Olympic looking through the goggles, kind of just says to you, like, the rift closed. It's gone. And you kind of just slowly see the clouds dissipating and fading away from that space. But you do have this chunk of crystal that fell out of the creature onto the deck of the ship.
Let's check out the crystal that was left by the elemental.
All right. So
I would like to poke it.
You poke it. It is a very dense crystal, probably like diamond-like in construction. But
you get shocked.
But when you poke it, Kaimana, where you touch it, you just watch as like this very miniature lightning like through the whole crystal, and then it kind of just disappeared. It's like touching one of those.
The Spencer's gift.
Spencer's,
things.
yeah.
Oh my god!
Can I identify
The plasma balls?
Yeah, you take 10 minutes and you identify. It is an elemental crystal. It contains the essence of an air elemental. At the point of fracturing this crystal, you would summon an air elemental that would fight on your side as long as you can maintain concentration on it.
Oh,
Cool.
we saw a similar fire elemental crystal.
Yes, that you gave to the kobolds.
Gave it to the kobolds.
It was a holy relic of their religious order.
It was the right thing to do.
Why would you give it a kobold?
It was a holy item to them. We felt bad keeping it. So
To kobolds? Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, whatever. That was before BJ. We can't say BJ. Before Jared.
Good kobolds.
No.
Bad kobolds.
Oh no,
They're bad.
it's BJ era.
BJ, terrible. I love it.
yes, I feel like this is something that we should keep in reserve away from this ship, so it doesn't end up destroying our ship in battle. But this may be a good creature to summon in the future.
It's a really good item to give to somebody who doesn't already have to concentrate on a spell.
So not me.
True.
Who's
I think
Marlo or Solis?
I mean, either one of us.
Saurus is a good idea because he's got that dex thing to where he isn't going to take a lot of damage. It's just going to make him lose
doesn't get hit very
concentration.
often.
Yeah.
Ah,
It doesn't land very
I also have a lot of times, but okay. I don't want the air elemental. I just am mad that we're talking about Saurus like he has one attack. But I will
To metagame, you want a person with high constitution.
That's
probably Saurus.
I don't know who that is.
I was like, who is that in the party? Me?
Mine's decent, but I got other spells that I work with.
My
Yeah.
con is 12.
My con's 14.
So go with Mar.
Oh.
Thunder and lightning. Let's
'Cause,
go.
yeah,
Oh, wait, that's
Thunder and lightning.
That's
Whoop.
kind of perfect.
Thunder and lightning.
Yeah, because
Down
the
concentration
thumb.
checks are constitution saving throws, so just to keep that in mind. Yep.
What do we call it? An air
It's an elemental shard.
Crystal?
Yeah, elemental crystal.
Elemental.
Mhm.
Mar was like, I don't want it until it was cool.
It's an actual magic item.
Oh, you're gonna add it to the.
Let me elemental.
No,
I was just gonna throw it in my inventory.
In the game,
elemental.
in the game, it would be considered a like if you're looking in D&D Beyond for the magic item, it's an elemental gem. If you can't find it, I'll add it for you.
Oh, I'll find it.
Yeah, and it says that it's blue sapphire, but it's not for us. We're making it a diamond because I like that better. All right. So, anything else you guys would like to accomplish on your third day of travel after?
This is only day 3.
Yep.
Repair the ship.
Okay, so
we're gonna get to work. Jaren
doesn't have a D at the end of his name.
Oh, it's just Jaren.
He's not a verb ending in ing.
I have been calling him Jaren this entire time.
Wait, no, how do you spell it? Because the group chat has always dropped a D on that.
Gerran.
Unintended.
Gerran. Jaren.
Okay.
Never once has, I think,
Well, he
Gerald ever spelled it like that.
He should speak up.
Love Gerald.
All right, so whoever's repairing the ship, like Kaimana's going to help them, and it's going to be like your dad working on the car, and the kid like holding a flashlight or like passing wrenches.
Beaker is casting mending,
like Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian.
Yes.
He sends him under and is like, no, the other wire.
Between Abel, Jaren, and Beaker casting mending on the ship, all that can be.
We will just go around casting mending where we physical damage.
In my head, it's like, Kaimana, go into this conduit and pull this wire through. And like he goes in, you're like, well, there's your problem. There's all these snakes in here.
And then it's like, Kaimana, you put the snakes there.
Yeah.
You put them there.
Pestle made cookies for everybody, so she's handing out cookies. They're maple ginger turmeric.
Oh shit!
Right?
Honestly, those cookies are like what I wish gingerbread was every time I eat it. Do you know what I mean?
They're gingerbread elevators.
You're excited to eat gingerbread, and then you eat it, and you're like,
yeah,
gingerbread's fine.
Yeah.
Gosh, maple ginger turmeric is going to be the name of one of your students in 10 years.
I was just about to say, that sounds like someone's name. It sounds like saying like Mary Louise Elizabeth. Like
maple ginger turmeric.
Yeah.
You guys are going to run into a mage. What's your name? Maple ginger turmeric.
All right,
MGT.
so
oh no!
I was about to say that Jury was aggressively playing violin practice the whole time, and I rolled how I was doing, and I got a 32 for how good I was performing.
So as the day progresses, you all begin to see this landscape beneath you is a very quickly vanishing continent as you are approaching the distant blue and white capped waved beaches and edifices of the tranquil sea or the tranquil bay, which is beyond. And as the sun begins to set in the horizon, you cross that barrier and now you are out over open ocean, halfway on your journey towards Nuevea, with the gentle violin playing of Juridan carrying you through the evening.
I'll do my daily check-in with back home.
Anything in particular you want to ask today?
Just how it's going.
Okay. It comes back. Jane returns. There was a righteous brand group who came through the town earlier today, did checks around, spoke with Roland, but then left. I assume they were looking for you. Right. Anything else on this evening? You don't have to worry about food or anything. Pestle's cooking for you all every night.
Aggressively playing violin.
This is what happens when you have NPCs who are trained.
I'm gonna go up to Jury, just fucking aggressively play the violin. I'm just gonna put a hand on the violin and just lower it down.
Is it not good? Not right?
No, it's very good.
I tuned it really well this time.
You're very talented. It's been 6 hours straight.
I thought my wrists were starting to hurt. Maybe you're correct.
You all need a break.
Yeah, I think it's time. It's time for a water break. Maybe to go to bed. I mean,
water break, and then we get back to it. Perfect.
No, hold on. I take the violin.
Oh, you can't take that.
No, I'm going to hold on to this, and you're going to tell me what's wrong with you and why you're like this.
Let me.
We don't have 4 weeks.
You're not there. Get out of here. Kaimana wouldn't say that to me.
Atwood would.
You're married to this. This is your problem.
No.
Just nervous about Nuevea. It'll be fine. Go. Once we get there.
Are you, Mom?
Meeting your mother.
Oh, don't just say it like that. You know, I thought it was like an unspoken thing. You could just vibe about and like not have to.
No, I think you should. No, I think actually you should maybe talk about it instead of playing violin for 6 hours. And
I thought playing violin for 6 hours was processing in, but I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I
just think it's gonna be a weird time. Gonna be really weird and
you know,
long time for this, but then like what if it's horrible, crazy? Oh,
well, your dad kind of, you know, surprised your expectations at the end there. Maybe your mom will do the same.
I don't want to be too easy on her just because she wasn't there. I want to hold her accountable too. And I don't want that to be really hard. That might be really hard.
It might be. It probably will be. But it doesn't mean it's not worth it.
Right. Should have just had a conversation with you instead of playing violin for 6 hours.
Yeah, next time just yeah, the bow's looking rough here, bud.
That's pretty bad. I had to restring the whole thing, and that apparently sucks. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
let's go get drunk.
Oh, that also sounds like bad coping. We need to talk about what
No, we don't. And I'm going to walk away from you and get drunk. That's like great coping.
I'll let you get far enough away, but then at the very end of the range, I will message you and go, can't run from him forever.
I dimension door away from you. What are problems you can't dimension door away from? I don't have them.
No.
You can't dimension door away from daddy issues.
Not with that attitude.
Atwood, were you going to say something or do something?
This is just what's left in the day, right?
Yeah, it's just the end of the day.
That's not enough time to brew another healing potion, is it?
Probably not, but you have tomorrow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I'll prep all the
Sure.
I'll be en place.
You mise en place your healing potions. All right.
I
We're
go
setting
to
right to the
Alyria
side.
real quick.
Okay. Yep.
And I ask her if she wants to keep the hat of disguise in case she needs to not be her.
Honestly, no. I think the people of Nuevea have made their plan clear in defending me and protecting me. I'm going to walk forward as myself from this point forward, whoever that may be. But thank you, Source.
Okay.
And she gives it back to you. All right.
My fez.
Your fez is back. All right. Okay. So you all bed down for the night. Take a good night's sleep. You get a long rest.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. Marlo, Abel, somebody who's the fourth
No,
person
the
to
puzzle.
roll. You're going to play at the puzzle box? Okay, go make an intelligence check for me, please.
Abel's playing in with his box.
Reshop that one.
Just straight intelligence, right?
Yes.
Always.
In his box.
Ooh, 17.
17. So you do not advance beyond the third mark again, but you do find yourself in the chamber with the construct of Praetor Yakuzi. Anything particular that you'd like him to help you work on this evening in your dreams?
I have these schematics for the fireworks that were set off at the king's birthday celebration.
Yes.
I had a few ideas if I can use them to enhance my spell work. Can I run a few of them past you?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a intelligence check with advantage with Puerto Yakuzi's aid.
Sure. I need my
Or an Arcana check, because this is spell work. Do Arcana.
Arcana with advantage. I can never roll advantage. Okay, there's that one. Cool. And then there's this one. A 29.
29. By the end of your dream construction period here, with Puerto Yakuzi's help, you construct in your mind. You actually go through the process of constructing this, which means that when you actually do it in person, you've already done it before. So it lowers the DC for construction. You build a firework contraption that can hold up to a 3rd level spell. And it has basically a fuse on it. So you can set how long you would like for it to wait before it goes off, up to 18 seconds.
Okay.
So you could delay a fireball for 3 rounds if you wanted to. So you could literally activate this as an action on 1 turn, and then do something with your bonus action. And then 2 turns later, you could cast Fireball at the same time that you're throwing this, and they would both go off at the same time.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do they still have the spell Delayed Blast Fireball?
They do. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But any spell up to 3rd level can be put into this device and can be delayed up to 18 seconds. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Okay, thank you.
All right. Good. On our next day, I think Marlowe's rolled, Abel's rolled.
I rolled.
Jordan. So, Saurus, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please.
8.
8. Roll a d6.
3.
3. All right, good. So, as you rise up on the 3rd day or the 4th day of travel, you have clear weather and tailwinds, so it is increasing your speed with the overcharged crystals, and also with this speed that you're gaining from the tailwinds today. You will arrive at your current pace at Nuevea tomorrow.
Yeah.
Instead of day 6, you'll arrive on day 5.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So is there
roll.
Some time off of our trip.
Yeah. So is there the victory over the air elementals, supercharging the crystal, and then also a good roll with tailwinds today gives you that boon. So anything you'd like to accomplish on your last full day in the air before you get to Nuevea?
Since the jetpack served me so well, I'm going to see if I can implement the schematics to update the control mechanism.
Okay.
So it's easier for me to control it.
All right. With Jaren's assistance, make a tinkering check with advantage. That's intelligence and proficiency.
I can give you a bardic inspiration if you'd like to.
Sure. I would
you
very much appreciate your assistance.
I think you set up that everybody gets bardic and inspiration each day.
True.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just it only lasts 10 minutes, so I feel like I should
Right. I just assume when you say I assume that you mean like jury. You all know, yeah. Jury, come play a song for us.
Sure.
Yeah, or Jury being like, "You're starting a task," and then like slides into frame. With
Jury's trying to be super helpful today, so it makes sense.
Aggressively playing the violin as he's building this.
Meanwhile, like Mars, like very far in the background, staring with their arms crossed. Jury.
It's true.
Jury and Clippy have the same number of syllables.
Okay.
28.
28. So you and Jaren, over the course of today, completely tear the device apart and then rebuild it according to the schematics that you all designed. You build a new encasing for the Zephyrsite crystal itself to more cleanly channel its energy. You put a limiter device on the actual funnel so that you can control the stream of energy coming from the Zephyrsite crystal through the body of the jetpack. And you install the most important item, a controller, so you can control the direction and the speed in which you fly. So you have one working jetpack that gives you 35 feet of flying speed.
Amazing. I'm going to trust our craftsmanship. I'm not going to test it. I want to spend the rest of the day studying my gem cutting book that I got.
Good.
From the library.
So over the course of, you don't have enough time to upgrade, but you are on the path to upgrading to the next stage of learning. All right. Anybody else on your final day in the air?
I go to Kaimana and see if he wants to play cards again.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I forgot about the cards.
Never.
So I'm probably right in the middle of brewing a potion.
Cards are the new beans. The cards are the new beans.
Yeah.
And there's still a bean left.
And so I'll say as soon as I've got the potion all ready to brew, we'll do it.
Yeah, we can say like you approach him 5 hours into this day. So Kaimana, you're at the stage where you're simmering your potion.
I set an egg timer.
Yeah, you just set an egg out on the desk, and you're just like, when it rolls over, we'll know we're done.
He's such an idiot, and I love him. I'll ask you, do you want to draw it, or can I draw it this time?
I'm going to draw 2 this time.
As soon as he says I was going to draw 2, I take out.
Forrest really wants that item. That's what this is about.
As soon as he says he's going to draw 2, I'm going to take out the globe of the tiny hut.
Okay.
And
which you retrieve from Alyria. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, did we give it to Alyria, or did I?
Alyria used it in the battle, so we assumed like she had it, but she's passed it back to you. Yeah.
I'm going to ask to borrow it, and Soros, I'm going to get you to tie a rope around your waist, and then I'm going to tie it to a cleat on the ship.
Okay.
And I'm going to open one of the portals, like behind you, and ask you to draw your cards there, and then I'm going to activate the tiny hut so I don't get harmed by whatever.
Okay.
All right. So, Soros, go ahead and roll a d10 for me, please. For your first card.
First card is a 5.
Gosh, no. Not nice of me.
Roll a d20 for me as well.
Oh, boy.
What does it mean?
12. So, Soros, you pull the card, and the metallic card, the magical etching goes across it, and you just see a tree that is dripping with honey into a pot. And this tarot card is called the Honey Jar. And as you're looking at it, you're waiting because, is it going to be like a swarm of bees? Is it going to be a wave of honey washing over you? And you just hear, like, you feel this like large tap on your shoulder, and you turn around, and behind you is a very large, cramped into this tiny space where you are, bear, black in color, wearing a red shirt, and it is holding a pot in its lap, and it just goes, excuse me, I seem to have found myself on your... Where am I, actually? My name is Sigmund.
You are on an airship heading towards Nuevea.
Oh, I should not eat the fermented honey, but it's so delicious. Oh. You are real, though.
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess while I'm here, I can do some business. My name is Sigmund.
We're going to find out what's in the woods.
The hustle is always on.
My name is Sigmund, and I run the honey pot. And you see now that in the giant pot that he's carrying, he kind of jingles it, and you just hear the tinkling of glass vials, and you look in, and it is filled to the brim with potions, and he is offering them to sell.
Greater healing. Does he have one?
I believe I have 2, and he reaches a palm in, and he pulls out oh, yes, there's one. And when he hands it to you, it is covered in sticky honey because his hand is covered in honey. And he puts another one out and he says, oh, 2 greater healing potions. You wouldn't happen to have any honey, would you?
Do we have any honey?
I don't think so. Well, honey.
The jug can't produce honey, can it?
I don't think so. You can check. You can check to see if it does.
I don't think I
swear
have
to
that.
God, it can.
I don't think I have that actually in my possession.
No, wait.
Alchemy jug makes honey.
Alchemy jug makes honey?
Like,
Alchemy jug
definitely
makes
does.
honey. 1 gallon of honey.
It makes a gallon of honey?
Makes a
Give this man a gallon of honey right now.
Alchemy jug.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because that's one of the items I couldn't use. And I remember
Honey, 1 gallon.
Yep.
If you can provide him with a gallon of honey, he'll sell these to you at a discount of 50% off.
Yeah. I give him the gallon of honey.
Okay, so you have 2 greater healing potions. So a gallon of honey, which you pour into, he like produces a flask and you pour a gallon of honey into his flask and he says for later and he puts it aside. He has no pockets. Where are these things going? I don't know. And he hands you 2 greater healing potions for 50 gold.
Okay, Kaimana, do you want to buy any potions?
I also have a superior and 1 supreme.
How much?
The superior healing potion, the discount notwithstanding on this, for 450 gold pieces. And the supreme healing is 1,300 gold pieces.
Oh my God.
Mar has almost 7,000 in the bank.
Anybody want to buy some potions?
You hear a call from down below deck. Anybody want to buy some potions?
I hear them say that and I go, fuck that. And I stay up on deck.
Mar comes up. Mar surveys the scene.
You see this black bear with this red shirt.
No, and then I look at the very conspicuous deck of cards out and I go, okay. What are you,
He's got
hello,
superior
sir?
and supreme healing
much?
potions.
Together would be 1,800 gold.
Fine, got it.
I will have the cost with you, Marlo, if you want to take less of a hit to your wallet.
This is not doing a hit to my wallet, I promise you.
Well,
That sounded aggressive, but I have a lot right now, and I don't know how it keeps being this way. So let me do this for the
okay.
and then we can. I have a lot of potions right now after making them too, so I think maybe before we disembark, we can all just kind of get together and give out potions between us.
Kaimana, you want to buy anything?
Do you have? I kind of don't know what to ask for.
Well, I could just say I've got a few specialty potions here. I've got this potion. He holds it up and he's like, oh, fingernails. This one makes you stronger. And he sets that in form. Then he hands another one up and it almost looks like there's nothing in it, but when he swirls it, you just see like a cloud form inside of it and then it fades away again. He says, oh, this one makes you lighter. And then he pulls up one more and he says, this one's spicy. And he sets it out.
How much is the spicy one?
The spicy one is...
I knew it.
Potion. Hold on a second. Let me see what its rarity is.
It's just hot sauce. Is what
you never know until you know.
It's a single fucking teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
This one, he said the spicy one is 250 gold pieces.
So, can I have the spicy one?
I'll buy it for you, Kaimana. Don't worry.
Okay,
Oh,
250 gold. And Kaimana, you have 1 potion of fire breathing.
I stand corrected.
Oh God, is he ever going to figure out what it is before he actually takes it?
He will not ask. Anybody would like the Mar, you are well versed enough in potions to know that the one with the fingernail in it is a potion of giant strength. You don't know which kind of giant, but it does make you stronger if you drink it. And the one that with the incredibly rare one, the one that seems to vanish in the air, is a potion of gaseous form.
Ooh.
I'll just get both.
Okay. This is a. So the potion of giant strength is 650 gold.
Okay.
The gaseous form one is 1,000 gold. So that's another 1,650.
I'll ask Abel if he wants the gaseous form. Because I don't necessarily want it. Does anyone want the gaseous form? Is what I'm asking.
I'll pay for it, sure.
Okay, so 1,000 gold Abel, 650 gold Marlowe for the giant strength. And it is a potion of frost giant strength.
Ooh.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
How much is Frost Giant? Is that 24?
I think that's 24.
Yeah, I definitely want that. That's cool for me.
That's going to bring some extra pain.
1,000 for...
Well, I really just want it because I like things.
Sorry,
that,
20. It raises 23 for 1 hour.
I like things that fix my bad strength. It's not even like, oh, I want to do extra cool shit. I'm like, if I get in a situation where I really fucking need strength.
Yeah. All right.
That's great.
I'm in clutch.
As you guys are finishing up your purchasing with Sigmund, he's like, well, it's been quite an honor to... And he vanishes from existence because his timer ran out.
Oh,
Was he from the Feywild?
I don't know. He was nice.
He was from the 100-acre woods.
There's just like there's a pool of honey on the ground where he was.
What's that line from The Office where he's like, he lives on Sesame Street, dumbass?
All right. And then you all kind of go back about your business. You said you were pulling 2, Saurus.
Yep.
So roll another D10 for me, please.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go and retreat.
And now everybody's
This will
down
be
here
the
to
end
witness
of us.
this.
Not me. I said, I know what those fuckers are doing down there. I'm not going down there.
1.
Oh,
No.
Roll 3d8 for me, please.
3d8. Okay, where are you? There you are.
What the fuck have you brought upon us? Upon yourself.
7, a 5, and a 1. So that is 13.
13. So after Sigmund leaves, if anybody else is hanging around, but I know Jury left,
Nope,
you pull
I wasn't there.
the second
Mar
card.
would like to leave, but stick around stealth.
Okay, so you pull
I
out
want to
the
wait
card.
like in the doorway with Mar. Just
No, I'm hiding. So if you want to hide, you can hide.
You
but
can hide.
I'm stealthing.
The metallic card pops out, and the shimmer of magical etching goes across, and you see, like, for a moment there's a tree, but then it de-evolves back, and it's an acorn. And so this is the acorn card, and suddenly you hear as what was the number 20? Was it 13?
13.
You hear 13 little pop, 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 pop. And then you, who can speak, animal, hear, where the fuck are we? What is going on? Where are we here? Why are we in the forest? As there are now 13 very bushy-tailed squirrels running around the portion of the ship because they just got transported from wherever they were to your location.
I thought you were gonna like throw a giant oak tree, like 1,000 oak trees.
Speed now because
Oh, yes, because you have Tanatsu's sword. Yep.
so I can hear this.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna start picking up squirrels and going, there, little buddy, calm down. I'm just gonna start piling squirrels together, and then when I can get as many as I can, I will walk over to Saurus and Kaimon and go, so idiots, how's the plan to
Yes.
I'm sorry, what was that?
idiots? How are we going to fix this?
find a tree, it'd be fine.
We are how many feet in the air?
They'll be fine.
Well, they can't swim. It would be cruel to throw them over.
Squirrels also don't have a terminal velocity.
So Kaimata pulls out the final bean.
No.
and goes, we planted this once and it grew a tree. We could probably make a home for him.
No.
On the ship.
Not on the ship. Not on the ship.
It's like a 1 in 5 chance.
That's too big of a chance. We will wait till we get to Nuevea.
Worst thing that happens, a bunch of really angry pink toads shows up. Nothing else has happened.
Again, not on this ship, please.
Didn't we set something on fire or flames or something like that?
It's in the past.
Oh, that's right. That didn't happen. I'm sure they have squirrels in Nuevea. Abel, do they have squirrels in Nuevea?
They have a lot of squirrels, beautiful
what
gardens
if this is
and
a different
trees.
species? And what if we, mess up the environmental structure of Nuevea? What if these are invasive squirrels?
Do the squirrels sound like they're talking with a Nuevian accent to you?
This true.
I don't really know how to translate beast speech into Nuevian. I'm going to be honest, this is very new to me.
Yeah. Soris, you don't know an Nuevian accent, so there's no way for you to know.
Right,
I guess. Okay, hold on. Make a Soris. You can understand beast speech. Make an insight check for me, please. And I'm going to roll to see where the hell these squirrels came from.
Where did these squirrels come
Insight.
from?
That's a 13 plus.
I hope he
6.
rolls Nuevea and we're just taking him home.
When I said that I was going to roll where they're from, it's like the only way it's fucking Nuevea is if it's a 19 or a 20 on the die.
What are the odds?
So you're sitting there and you're listening to the squirrels, Soris, and you're listening to them very carefully. And even in their squeaky voices, you hear, I don't know. Where do you think that would be coming from? These are Nuevian squirrels because I rolled a natural 20 and the world is weird.
All right, I'm going to go find Soris's and Kaimana's hammocks, and I'm going to load up every squirrel into the hammocks and calm them down. And tell them that this is where they're bunking up and that they'll be home very soon.
I'm going to take little Soris out of my bag.
Such a nice lady. Why did I just go Irish all of a sudden? Such a nice lady. So nice. Little Soris comes out of the bag. Okay.
I'll just pet some squirrels, and if anybody walks by, like anybody else who's not involved in this situation, I'll just be like, please don't ask.
This little Soris comes out of your bag, Kaimana, and immediately scurries up onto your thing. And Marlo and Soris, who can understand beach speech, you just hear, who the fuck are these interlopers?
I'm gonna tell him to play nice with our new guests.
You put it, and he just like. Ugh. But then the squirrels start producing acorns and nuts from random places, and so little Soris is like, okay, and like he goes and starts eating. All right, Jesus. Was Kaimana pulling a card or just Soris today?
Nope, just Soris.
So that's 4 cards you guys have pulled. You're not halfway through yet, but you're close. All right.
And I suppose this would be the day that I gather the rats, the Soris, and we play.
And they play the game. Yeah.
And play the role playing game.
Yep. Which is already aired, but you can go check that. I'm not going to put a card here in the description. You can check the game.
In the doobly doo.
All right.
Hey, at some point, when I played with my puzzle box.
Yeah.
It shot out a necklace. You said?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nice.
Can I inspect the necklace and see what's up with that? What is?
Yes. You inspect it, and it is very clearly back in your early days of forge training.
Mm-hmm.
A necklace that you made.
Oh.
And had given your father. So it seems that your dad might be leaving you presents through the puzzle box.
Aww.
That's sweet until you think about the fact that, like, I worked really hard and made this necklace for my dad and gave it to him.
He's you.
It's just a reminder. Come on, Abel.
What if this is like,
it's wholesome.
What if this is a box where he was like, oh, like
here's all my shit.
I can't throw this out. Like, he'd never forgive me. I gotta stash this stuff somewhere.
This isn't Abel's puzzle box. Exactly. This is his dad's, like, the jar that his dad keeps on his desk, just empty his pockets into at the end of every night.
It's
It's
his
the crap
lanyard.
drawer.
Yeah.
It's his lanyard holder.
There's going to be a bunch of dead batteries the next time you use it. All right.
But
So Josh, while this is happening,
the little pitch pots you made in ceramics, like my dad called those lanyard holders.
All right.
while this is happening, can I go find Alyria?
Yes.
I sit down with Alyria. I look at her and go, please tell me about Abel's secret man. The secret man you mentioned. You gotta tell me. It's driving me crazy.
It would be absolutely against all codes, both religious, personal, and of the friend variety, to divulge that information. In a moment of terror at being trapped in that meeting that you staged yesterday, I divulged a piece of information that was not mine to divulge.
But you see, Laura, listen. We're friends, and then like me and Abel are also friends now.
I am not a transmutation wizard, Juridan. The transmuted property of friendship does not play here.
Please,
Abel would literally
is there gonna be drama
kill
when
me.
we go back to Nuevea?
I don't think he lives there. I can't say anything else. I don't.
Tell me, but like with Jared, is there gonna be drama?
Oh
Tea?
no, I hope not.
Damn it.
Maybe there will be.
I mean, that'd be terrible.
Might there be?
Is there gonna be drama? Oh.
Roll an insight check.
Oh my gosh, yes. Please, I need good insight for this. Oh my god, I rolled so well. Hold on. I rolled a 16 plus 8.
In a rare form of somebody who's experienced a lot of trauma in the last month, or last week at least, Alyria is fucking with you.
You're fucking with me.
I'm not going to tell you anything. If you really are interested, I highly recommend that you have this conversation with Abel, but let me know when you try because I would like to see it.
All right. You know what? Game sees game. I get it.
Absolutely.
Sure. Okay. Thank you. Do you need anything before I go?
No.
I've bothered you. Okay. Yep.
She taps you and you feel like this magical energy pass through you as she casts guidance on you just for fun.
I give her bardic inspiration just as a show of good faith.
All right. Anybody else accomplishing anything this day?
Yeah, I just want to do one really quick thing and talk to the NPC that everyone forgot was on the ship, Amalia.
Oh God, Amalia!
We didn't forget. We've been watching you two.
Amalia's been sleeping. She had a long trek through the forest.
Like
She's been sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mar has not necessarily been hanging out with Amalia lately. But once I get the squirrels tucked away for bed for the evening, I will go to find Amalia.
Okay. She is reading a book in her cot. Or no, actually, I think Amalia would like fresh air. She's probably up on the deck reading. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will have ran into the kitchen really quick, and I will come back up with 2 like little mugs of lavender tea that I have.
She kind of tea, perfect. She kind of takes it for you and is that honey I smell?
Yeah, there's a little bit left over after
Nice.
Today.
She kind of looks at you weird, but then also
Martin just looks like, please, I literally am unable to speak of what I saw today.
That's I mean, you all had quite a day yesterday. It's been rather quiet for me though.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
For sure. I'm sorry, I've been weird. And the last person who told me, well, when I said I was being weird, they were like, you weren't being weird. And this time, I'm pretty sure I was being weird. So.
You have been distant?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
No. Can I just talk off the top of my chest really quickly? And it's going to be messy and unfiltered, and all of it's on me, and none of it's on you or anyone else.
She drinks her tea and just nods.
I always thought that when I was looking for you and Arius, and that when we all got together again and I found you, that we would just like go back home and it would be normal and fine. And it's I'm just realizing that's not happening, and I don't even necessarily want that to happen, I don't think, but it's just hard for something that I thought was an end goal for me for 10 years to just not be anymore.
Is that all?
There's one more thing, but it's really petty and terrible.
It is okay.
I don't like that your jury's on. I really don't like it. It makes me mad, and it's so childish and stupid.
She puts a hand on yours.
You were mine, and I am not used to sharing you, and Iris kind of fucked off and did her own thing a lot, and it's stupid. I know it makes me sound like I'm a child, but
well, to speak to your first point, you are no longer a slave to your past and are free to walk the path you choose. That desire to return to something that was so brief, was still so young, you're creating something new. And any mother would be beyond happy to see that that past is one that you're beginning to let go of, because it means you're building something better. And I might be biologically Jordan's aunt, but I am your mother by choice.
I just hug her, and Mars definitely crying a little bit, but like won't cop to it.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of
and you guys enjoy an evening on the thing. All right. Yeah. As the day progresses, with the boon of speed that Saurus's successful roll provided, as well as the success of overcharging the crystals, as the sun begins to set in the western sky, off in the distance, you've been over open ocean now for the last 36 hours or so. No sight of land except for small pockmarks of little islands here or there. You see rising up the distant large island of Nuevea. A crescent-shaped island, two volcanic structures on either end of the crescent, one smaller, one a much taller volcanic design. But the thing that catches you is that unlike all the other pieces of land in the distance, this one is lit. The taller of the two mountains has what, even at this distance, you can see a massive city structure built around it. Massive walls and towers. There's 8 of them that you can see, with these spinning blue crystals above each tower, emitting beams of energy and bright light into the air. You can see beautiful homes and constructions, and off in the distance at the very top, a beautiful palace structure. As this city gets closer and closer, you're beginning to approach the island nation of Nuevea. But off in the distance, for the first time, for everyone except for Saurus, or for Kaimana and Abel, the horizon oddly rises much faster than it should. And as the city comes into view, and as you approach, you realize that what you see beyond this island, just a few miles beyond its distance, is not the horizon, but the veil. A seething wall of black energy held at bay by the sheer power of the only remaining living god. The entity that seeks to destroy all of Alyria, here as the backdrop for your new destination. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Yay.
And we get to go to Nuevea.
Yay,
Yay.
I'm loving Nuevea. So we went late. I apologize.
So this would be like 3, like me, Source, and Jerry's like first time ever leaving. Like,
Alyria, yeah. You've never left the continent. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Kaimana and Abel, you grew up with the veil in the background, so this is second nature. But the rest of you, like if this was Call of Cthulhu, this would be a roll for sanity check.
We are constantly aware it's on the horizon, and they're acting like nothing.
Yeah, because it's like
Normal.
it doesn't take up the full horizon, because like you can fly above the veil, but you have to fly very high to get above it. But at least a mile high wall of just seething black shadow.
What's that line from The Good Place? Yeah, the time knife. We've all seen it.
Yes. Yeah, this is the time knife. This is, yep, absolutely. I love that reference. Inspiration.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, good night.